I decided to go live just to talk with the people, let them jump into the comment section and say what they need to say, and I can elaborate on that. But yeah, man, long day, man, long day. Just out and about. As you can see, I didn't get a chance to cut my hair, so I'm looking like Teen Wolf right now. Got the gray hairs popping out. Something that comes when you get older. You know, it's kind of crazy, right? Wish it never happened to us humans. I wish we could just live forever, right? But it is what it is. We got to deal with it. So before I forget, this your boy oO5 Dynasty. That's two O's, then number five, not zeros, two O's. Don't forget to Google me. And then when you do Google me, don't forget to, you know, do it on your phone. Hopefully you can do it on your phone. Well, you can do it on the computer too, but if you do it on the phone, it's cool because if you go to Google, you can hit this like link that allows you to follow me on Google. So I think it's pretty cool and pretty awesome that whenever something happens with oO5 Dynasty, or if I post an update on Google, then you'll get a notification that lets you know that something has happened. Like there's an update with what I'm doing in the music industry and stuff like that. So I think that's pretty dope. Another thing is you can also follow me on my other social media platforms that I'm signed up to, like Instagram and so forth. You can find that on Google. And if you want to, you can subscribe to me on YouTube. I don't ask for it, but I'd say if you want to, just to keep up with what I'm talking about with the sample-based community and original-based music production community and so forth, and just entertainment in general, right? And don't forget, in the comment section, in the description of this video, you're going to have a link that takes you to the playlist. Now, this playlist is basically showcasing all the videos about sampling versus original music production and what I've been saying over this past, I don't know, I guess month or two or whatever. And also, it's going to have a link to these hats. So these hats are by a company called Branded Bills, which is pretty dope company. And you get a chance to go to their website. I highly suggest that you download the Branded Bills app. Just put it on your phone and check out the hats that they got, man. The hats are fire. And they have a lot of sales. They have a lot of sales when you download the app. So the link will be in the description of this video, so you can go and check out Branded Bills. I think they're over in Arizona. The company's in Arizona, and when I say they got fire, I mean fire hats, man. I'm talking about the quality of the hat. It's amazing, man. See Branded Bills right there. So go check them out. Yo, Charlie, what up? What up? Queen, what up? What up? What's good? What's good? So I've been talking a lot about sample-based music production and original-based music production. And if you have not seen on my channel, he said, "Who are you?" He said, "Who are you?" I respect that. Yo, so, hold on. It's coming in quick. It's coming in quick, man. The meme guy. What up? What up? What up? The meme guy. I like that. Who's that? Singe? Our new Singe. What's good? What's good? Charlie, what up? He said, "Who? You from? Gilmore. What up? What up? What up? What up?" So many people jumping in here. What up, everybody? I'm from New York. I'm from New York, man. I'm from where hip hop is born. Hip hop started. I'm from New York. My name is oO5 Dynasty. You can Google me. You can find me on Google. It's two O's, not zeros though. Two O's. So I'm a rap artist, musical producer, and I've been doing a lot of stuff lately. He said, "I need money. I'm in Somalia." Yo, you crazy. We all need money. I need money too. I'm in New York and I need money, man. Listen. You know how the whole world needs money. You know how hard it is to survive right now? Yo, at my job, at my job, right? When you go in the dairy section, there's no eggs. They got the bird flu going on out here in the States. The bird flu. So they had to, you know what I'm saying, X out all the chickens, all the eggs. So there's no eggs on the store shelves. It's so much crazy stuff going on in the world. We all need money. We all need to survive, man. That's funny, man. What is your name? My name. Oh, my real name is Jamel. My real name is Jamel. You call me Jamel. My stage name is oO5 Dynasty. And it's pretty cool because oO5 represents the saying, oh shit. You just can't curse in marketing. It's not allowed. So I figured out a way of saying, oh shit, Dynasty, which is basically like, oh shit, that beat is dope. Oh shit, that clothing line is crazy. I'm like, oh shit. And then Dynasty is that I'm trying to build a dynasty or create a dynasty. So it's oh shit, Dynasty. That's my stage name. It's pretty cool. You know what I mean? But you know, I'm from Somalia. I need money. I like that was funny, son. Yo, that was funny, man. I can't with that one. That was that one got me. That one definitely got me right there. But what's good, everybody? Listen, man. So listen, guys, listen. Music production, right? Making beats, making songs. I literally have been on this whole wave for the last 2 months talking about sample-based musical production and original-based music production. The whole thing started out where I saw a video, actually a couple videos of Knife Wonder, you know, the amazing musical producer that he is. We all know he's a legend in the game, Knife Wonder. If you don't know him, then I don't know, you know what I'm saying? There were some videos that was floating around that I saw on Instagram when he was basically going back and forth on this logic, whereas he was arguing with keyboard players and saying keyboard players, if they don't know how to play chord progressions and they hitting the key one key at a time, it's the ka-tink, 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 and then it's the equivalent to him hitting his pads one key at a time, one pad at a time. And then he was saying like keyboard players be acting like they're all great because they say they play stuff out original, and he tried to say like, no, your stuff is not original because you did not create the sine wave. You did not create the sine wave. He said you did not create the piano. So basically we're all sampling. So I took offense to that because I was like, that's kind of messed up that somebody of his caliber or standard would divide the community like that. Like, I don't understand why would that be a thing for him to say on radio shows, on YouTube, and for people to, I shouldn't be able to see something like that. No, look at how you make other people feel. Not everybody would disrespect Knife Wonder like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, people looked at Knife Wonder and people of his caliber like pretty much up there. You know what I'm saying? So nobody's thinking about disrespecting him. I mean, I don't know who said what they said to him. I really want to find out who was the person that said what they said to him, or who are the keyboard players that said what they said to him to make him start making videos or do interviews on this type of topic. Because I make beats and I use my keyboard and I'm learning chord progressions. But before I learned chord progressions, I was just hitting one key at a time. But I didn't disrespect Knife Wonder. So why would he disrespect all keyboard players? It was kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy when you think about it. Like, I wasn't disrespecting sample-based musical producers. My favorite producer of all time is Arsonist from the Heatmakers. Arsonist from the Heatmakers is my favorite musical producer of all time. And he's a sample-based musical producer. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Yes, I do rap to answer the question. I do rap. So I'm an American rapper. I'm from New York. I had some songs out. I took a lot of my songs down off of these distributors, and I'm working on new music. But I do rap. Yep. Yo, Herman, salute. I'm gonna buy it. How you say your name? Sheba? How you say your first name? The Muckles? I'm not good with names, man. I apologize about that, guys and girls. I do apologize about that. So, what he said? Zay, that guy. Like fun video, the black bun felt like rescue during the clip, hoping for an entertainment plot twist. Creep with this. I like that, man. Yo, Freddie, what up? What's good? Sorry I missed you. Technical and Dubai vlogs. Yo, that's ill. Technical and Dubai vlogs. Chill, bro. What's good? Dennis, what's good? Yo, what's good, Dennis? Yash. Oh, what's good? the katinka tinka tink. Did you see the video? Yo, did you see the video when he was saying the katinka tinka tink? I'm telling you, you can Google search it. You go on YouTube, and he was doing interviews at radio stations and stuff like that. And he literally said, if you are a keyboardist and you hit the key one key at a time, that's the katinka tinka tink. And when he said that, man, there's something that's clicked in me. I was like, why would he say that, man? I was like, that's messed up. It's not the katinka tinka tink. First off, if you got to think about it, let's think about this. When you are a pianist, or you're trying to be a pianist or a keyboard player, you have to press the buttons you have to press the keys one key at a time, because that's how you make the melody. You have a melodic sound, which is the melody, and then you have the chords. Most of the times, unless you're very, very skilled, your right hand, if you're right-handed, your right hand's going to be a melody, your left hand's going to be the chord progression, the chords. And then if you're very, very skilled, you could do both, okay? Each hand can play chords. Those are the top tier people. So when you're doing all that, that's not the katinka tinka tink. That's a part of music theory. That's a part of playing that instrument. You have to do that. So it's not the equivalent. It's not the equivalent. It's not the equivalent. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't like when he was saying that, man. Like, and I like Knife Wonder. I'm telling you, I like Knife Wonder. I like Knife Wonder. I like his music. I like what he has done for the game. But I don't like him. I don't like what he was saying about keyboard players, especially because of his status in the game. That's what people have to realize. When somebody has status in the game, they kind of have to watch what they say, because they can manipulate or they can lead people in a certain direction. And that's my biggest problem for a lot of people. That's why people have problems with the president. Let's say the president of the United States. I mean, I like him. He's funny, though. I didn't vote for him, but he be making me laugh, right? The president of the United States, sometimes he be saying some wild stuff. And then you got to think about all the people that's seeing it. You got to watch what you do when you get up in a certain level. You know what I mean? He said, do a rap. He said, hello, my greetings from Indonesia. Yo, what up? We got people from Indonesia in here. What's good, man? How you doing, man? What's good, man? That's what's up. I'm getting people from all over the world. That's crazy. Yo, my pockets stay lumpy. Beverly Hills rich type. I ain't falling for the banana in the tailpipe. I'm from the ever with crackheads and crack pipes. Bang for the course, man. Trying to earn my zebra stripes. Musical genius like C4, 18. Gun game been explosive since I was 18. Let them think it's sweet till I hit them up with 16. Man, I been a warrior. Choke them out like Draymond Green. I ain't no crip, but I see you like your neighbors. All these different guns, man, they come in many flavors. Cocoa Puffs, make them pay faster than he pay her. Now I'm on a naughty list because of my behavior. Friends to the end, friends praying for my downfall. I'll never fall like a drunk in this alcohol. Chucky doll, in the mall, gun game of deck the halls. Last name Salamanca, you better call Saul. Yeah. So that's a verse. That's one of the verses that's gonna be on the song on my album. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. So I rap. I do my thing. And the cool thing is, though, it's like my twin brother is the rap artist in the family, right? So his name is Legend. That's his stage name. That's his alias. Legend, right? Words from a true legend. So he was the rapper in the family. I was never the rapper in the family. I was basically the guy who played the background. So I used to go to the studio with him and my cousin Reek. Now, if you don't know who Reek is, his stage name is Reek the Villain. Reek the Villain. So Reek the, like D-A, Villain, right? He was signed to Busta Rhymes, the conglomerate, a few years back, right? Like, they had a big fallout. So Reek and Busta had a big fallout, and that was it. He started messing with Reek, and then Reek signed to Cash Money, Baby, Lil Wayne on him. So then he signed to Cash Money, but they never dropped the project for him. So this is my cousin. So now, I used to go to the studio with Reek and Legend before they were Reek and Legend. You know what I'm saying? And I wasn't doing anything. I was sitting in the background just watching, observing, and you know, I would give a little bit of input here and there, but I was literally in the background. I wasn't making no beats. I wasn't rhyming. I'm talking about doing nothing. So then I started to say I want to help out. So I started to learn how to do graphic design. I said, I'll do the graphic design for you guys. I'll do your album covers. And I started to learn how to do Photoshop. And I started to do album covers for everybody in my hood. They would all come to my house and they would pay me. They would pay me like $50 to $100 to do the album covers. So I'm sitting there doing album covers for everybody in the hood and my twin brother. Right? So then somebody came to my job. This guy, he's called Mighty K, DJ Mighty K. I used to work with him. He came to my job one day and he said, yo, you know about making beats? I said, nah, I don't know how to make no beats. He said, I'm gonna show you. So he had a pirated version of Fruity Loops, not FL Studio. This is before FL Studio. This is before Fruity Loops became FL Studio. He put it on the computer and he started making beats at the job. I said, yo, that's crazy. I said, that's crazy. You making beats like that? That's crazy. He had no equipment. It was just a program on the computer. I said, yo, can I get a copy of that? I want to make beats for my twin brother, so he doesn't have to go on the internet and download instrumentals. Because those instrumentals back in the days when you would download them, those were industry beats. You can't use those industry beats to make records. You can do mix CDs, but you can't make records. So he gave it to me. I went home and I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know what I was doing, man. I didn't know how to use Fruity Loops. I didn't know how to use FL Studio. None of that stuff. I didn't know how to make a beat. I didn't know how to use the program, nothing. So it took me years to learn to really get good at making beats and learn how to make beats and stuff like that. But I kept practicing, and finally I was able to make beats, and it was sampled beats. That's why I tell you I like sampled beats. I like sample-based musical producers. You know what I'm saying? I just didn't like what Ninth Wonder was saying about people who create original. But anyway, so it's so cool, man. So I learned how to make beats, and then I was doing graphic design. I didn't know how to rhyme. I went to the studio one day with my twin because he was like, yo, now let me tell you this cool story, right? So one day we're in a store, and the store that we were in, it was a clothing store. This clothing store belonged to Legend's manager. So the guy who was managing Legend owned the clothing store. So now people will come into the store, and a lot of people knew this guy in the hood. And a lot of hip hop people will come into the store, hip hop from all over the place. And one day they were saying to Legend, they was like, yo, you got a twin brother. They was like, it'd be cool if y'all both rhyme. So he was like, oh yeah, that might be pretty cool. So, you know, he told me whatever. Then like I went home with him and I started trying to write a rhyme, right? So I called myself thinking like it's gonna be easy. So I wrote a rhyme. I let him hear it. He's like, oh, it sounds cool, whatever. So then he said, get ready to go to the studio. So we go to the studio, get to the studio. Now I'm thinking I'm about to kill him on the microphone. Man, they put the beat on. I had the headphones on. So I'm listening to the beat. I start rhyming. I'm so off. It's ridiculous. Yo, man, they kept stopping. They were like, yo, just calm down. Just take your time. Take your breaths. So you got to breathe. I couldn't catch my breath. I couldn't do that. I started crying, man. I started crying in the studio, man. And I'm man enough to say it, man. I started crying. My twin came over to me and said, yo, they used to call me Legacy. They didn't call me Dynasty back then. They called me Legacy. He said, Leg, he said, chill, don't worry. I got it. So I stepped out the booth. And then he had another verse, so he put the second verse to the song, and he knocked out the song, and I felt bad. I stopped rapping from that day. Like I never rapped. That was a long time ago. That was like 2005. I think that was 2005. That's a long. You know how many years that is? It's like 20 years, something like that. So anyway, so in like 2019, 2020. I got into an issue at work with my boss, and I wanted to. Let me tell you something, man. I wanted to get at him. I wanted to get at this dude. I'm talking about like I was gonna get at him. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So the day that I was really, really about to get at him, he was being mad disrespectful, and I hate disrespectful people, man. I went home and I started making a beat, and when I made this beat. I started rhyming to it, but I don't know how to rhyme. I still don't know how to rhyme. Ever since that day, ever since that day when I cried in the studio, which like 20 years ago, I didn't rhyme. But I said, you know what? This guy, man, I gotta get this song out, because if I don't get this lyrics out of me, I'm gonna go to work and do something crazy. And then on top of that, I said, I wanna impress my twin brother. I wanna show him that I gave up once before, but I can do it. So I literally started writing the rhyme to the song called Pop Shells at 'em. There's a song on the internet. You could Google search it right now. It's called Pop, like P-O-P, Pop Shells, like shells, you know what I'm saying? You know the shells that you put, you know what I mean? You put in the burner. Pop Shells at 'em. So Pop Shells at 'em. So I was like, I ain't with that side talk. Ain't gonna talk. Just let off and watch these niggas somersault. Honestly, I'm trying to build a dynasty, prophecy. Even Jesus wanna ride with me as time goes by. We all gotta die. So why you mad? Cause your homie in the sky. I get it, legend. He ain't get to say goodbye. But who am I? A Black Panther in disguise. My home, nigga. Welcome to my home time zone. New York is where I roam, mind blown. Nickel plated, 9 chrome, 9 homes. Pop shots and crack his dome, homes. And I'll never be alone. Legendary ENT, we about to make our own way. Air it out, let it spray. I'm Denzel before he died in training day. Pop shells at him, pop shells at him, pop shells at him. Rep your gang. And that was the record I wrote. But I wrote the record in like 2019 going into 2020, but I didn't know how to rhyme. So what I did was, he said, can you do, so what I did was I practiced. I was writing a rhyme and I was practicing the song for like almost a year. Like literally practicing, cause I don't know how to rhyme. Cause I never practiced it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, so I never practiced it. So chill. Let me chill, Dynasty, chill. So I haven't been rhyming in mad years. I never went back to it. So what I did was I legit I wrote the rhyme, the first verse. I started practicing the song. Then I wrote the chorus. And then half of the chorus, not the whole chorus, half of the chorus. And then I went and wrote the second verse. So for like a full year, I kept practicing. I said, I'm trying to get my own style. I kept telling people, listen, I'm writing a song called Pop Shells at 'em, but I don't know how to rhyme and I don't have a style. So I need to practice to get my style. How am I going to flow? I need to learn my flow. I don't want to take from somebody else's flow. I don't want to listen to Tupac, Nas, Biggie, Too Short, Das Effects, Run DMC. Like, I don't want to listen to EPMD. It's so many amazing rappers in the world, right? I don't want to listen to my brother Words from a True Legend or Legend. I don't want to listen to my cousin Reek the Villain. I don't want to listen to Busta Rhymes, Spliff Star. I don't want to listen to nobody. I want to develop my style, how I'm going to flow and on these songs. And also practice flowing, practice breathing. Because you got, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to catch those breaths. So I practice, and then eventually I got it, man. I got it. So once I did the song Pop Shells at 'em, it was a wrap. And then the next records that I did after that were diss records, because the guy, I got into like a little beef on the internet on YouTube with other musical producers. It was like a little miscommunication type stuff, but it was like beef, right? And one day I dropped my kids off at school, and then I went home and I started making a beat. And as I'm making a beat, my boy at the time, he hit me up and said, yo, did you see the video? I said, what video? He said, yo, they made a diss record. So I was like, who made a diss record? He was like, yo, the guy, you know what I'm saying, studio, you know what I'm saying, that guy. I said, what? He says, the whole video out and everything. So I go look at the video, and sure enough, man, it's a full-fledged diss record. I'm talking about like 3 verses and everything. So I was like, he said, you know what you gotta do? I said, I know what I gotta do. He said, yo, but you got less than 24 hours to respond. So I said, all right. So I got to work. So that whole day, I'm watching my kids. I gotta go pick them up from school. I gotta bring them home. I gotta feed them, shower them. So I'm trying to write a diss record while taking care of my normal life stuff at the same time. That was one of the most craziest days of my entire life. Well, I'm to my entire life, man. I've never been through anything like that. I did the diss record within 24 hours and shot a music video and everything. And the guy who, said we were cool with I was cool with at the time, he mixed the record down and we put it out. It's called oO5. It's called oO5, and it's a dope diss record. And funny enough, man, like the guy who made the original diss record, somebody told me that he took the original diss record down, or he hit it or whatever, and he redid his diss record and re-released it. What? I don't. And then and that was after, because I had did like an apology video when I had apologized to a lot of people in the instance. So, let me just apologize for like whatever I did wrong in any type of situation. And then I did, and he was in the apology video because I was like, I shouldn't have ever been on your YouTube channel saying whatever. He re-released the diss record with like new verses or whatever. So it was it goes to show you, man, like this world is crazy, guys and girls. This world is crazy, and you never know what to expect. But yes, that was just a long story just to go over, like, yeah, I do rhyme. I rhyme. But, so the video though, yeah, so I used to sample in music production, right? Yes, I used to sample, right? I don't sample anymore, but I can go back to sampling, but I used to sample, right? And the crazy thing about me sampling is that nobody in the past, like when I was sampling, like in 2003, 2004, 2005, all the way up until 2007 and 2008, that's when I was sampling heavy, right? There was nobody who said, yo, why are you sampling? Why don't you create original? Not one person, man. Not one person. It's kind of trippy to see that, Like not one person said, yo, Legacy. I told you, like, they called me Legacy back then, because that was my childhood nickname. That was like my alias back then. Now my alias is oO5 Dynasty. Think about this, man. Not one person said, yo, you should be creating original beats from scratch. You shouldn't be sampling. Not one person. And I'm not trying to knock people. I'm just trying to point out the whole like logistics of it. Like think about how people think is normal. It's like a normal thing for people to like sample. Like very, 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 very normal thing for people to sample, and for people to accept sampling as a form of, being creative in the arts. And I wish, like I literally, let me turn the heat down, it's hot in this car. I literally wish somebody would have said, yo, Legacy, yo, come over here and learn this instrument. Come learn the piano. Come learn how to play the guitar. Come learn how to play the harp. Come learn how to play the violin. Come learn how to play a cello. Come learn how to be a drummer. Like, nobody told me to go and be original and learn acoustic instruments, or just learn how to step outside of that box and do something that's like in real life. You know what I mean? Everybody accepted the fact that I was sampling. Like yo, do you think about that, guys and girls? Do you know how crazy that is? That nobody goes and says, yo, let's help that young man who's into music by pointing him, or maybe this young girl, point her in the right direction of learning how to do stuff from scratch. Everybody accepted taking something from somebody else to make something new. It's kind of crazy, y'all. It's kind of, when I think about it, that's kind of crazy, man. Yo, yo, what's up, man? Roshi. Yo, let me say something to you, brother. A lot of people, there's a lot of toxic people that had came through to my YouTube channel in the past like 2 months, right? And I blocked them. I blocked them, man. I got rid of them. I'm saying they were very, very nasty. They were saying a lot of nasty stuff. I didn't block you, brother. I didn't block you. I like the fact that you stand on your own 2 feet. Let me just say that to you, man. I like the fact that you went and recorded that video. I'm not going to... Now, see, listen, man. I'm trying to tell you... Listen. I'm trying to tell you. From one man to another man. I'm trying to tell you. I respect another man that stands on their own 2 feet. It's very easy for me to block you. I'm not trying to go there with you. I literally did not block you for that specific reason. I think that's commendable, and I think that's honorable. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could literally show you. I could go and show you all the people that I've blocked. I blocked people who said less than what you said to me. But I respect the fact that you know what I'm saying, you went and made your video. I didn't watch the video though. You know what I'm saying? Because I wasn't trying to say for you to go make a video so that I could go watch your video so then we could do like a back and forth. That was not my intentions with that. You know what I'm saying? That was not my intentions. I wanted you to go make the video because I wanted to see if you was going to be a man and stand on your own 2 feet. And you did. I respect, listen, man. When I tell you I respect you, man. Now, I was thinking the other day ago, I was thinking about you, man. The other day ago, I was like, I like what he has going on his on Google. So I always tell people to Google me. And when I Googled you, I like what I saw. You had all your music stuff going. I was like, oh, that's cool. You could find him, man. He's a person who has substance, something that somebody could grab onto. That's why you haven't seen me make another video about you or say anything in the comment section. Like those other comments that you left, I didn't say nothing to you. I want to let you, I was going to let you just be because I wanted to let you calm down first off. And then if you came back to my channel, then we could talk again. You know what I'm saying? Because I believe in you, man. Let me tell you something. I believe in you. You want to know why? Because you have fight, man. Listen. My son, right? He's 12 years of age. Sometimes he don't show that fight, man. And I be telling him, you gotta be strong in this world. Because if you're not strong in this world, I tell him the world's gonna eat you alive, man. I said, I don't care who it is. I said, you see how I talk to people? I said, when I'm at work, you see how, when I come home and I tell you the stories about stuff that happened at my job, I said, but do you see how I talk to people? How I handle situations? I said, you see how I never back down from any situation? Then my son goes, yeah. So I'm trying to instill into my son to be powerful and be strong. And when I see somebody of your stature, powerful and strong, I respect it, man. And that's why I didn't block you, because I believe in you, man. I'm telling you, though, when I say I believe in somebody, I believe in them. So I pray and I hope your future is bright, man. It's bright, man. And very, very bright, man. And I think you can do it. I think you got it because you have that fight and you have that will. And I like the title. You said, he said, oO5 Dynasty think I'm an industry plant. I was like, oh, this guy. I was like, this guy is funny, man. I like him, man. So, yeah. So, but I want to say, like, with the Knife Wonder thing. So, I like Knife Wonder. Like, I like him, man. I was taken back. You know how you see how I grab my collar right here? You know how you watching a football game and the players are on the sideline and there's a play that happens and it's like not in their favor, so they grab they chest like this and they just sitting on the sideline because they're taken back by it because they thought they was going to win the game or something like that. That's how I was like when I saw those videos with Knife Wonder saying that people who play with the keyboard but they don't know how to play chord progressions, that when they play it's the ka-tink, and they're not really good, and it's basically the equivalent to him hitting one pad at a time. That was the whole thing that started me making these types of videos, because I was taken back by it. I was like, no, I can't believe Knife Wonder said that, man. I was like, why would he say that? 'Cause I feel like he's dividing the hip-hop musical based community, because people that believe in him, they're going to see him saying that and they're going to go that direction, and other people are going to start saying that. So that was the whole thing that started me making these types of videos. And then it just so happened that I started getting a lot of attention that I didn't know I was going to get. I was telling my girl, I was like, yo, these people coming to my YouTube channel. I said, I don't know where they coming from. I was like, I just made a video and I only wanted to express my opinion. Now I got so many people coming. So she started laughing. She was like, that's the internet for you. You know what I'm saying? He said, okay, cool, beef squash. I respect him, man. He said, he's kind of dumb for saying that. I agree. Yeah, you know, he said, beef and squash. I appreciate that. We can shake hands on it, brother. We can shake hands, man. And hey, listen, man, like, listen, keep doing your music and let me hear some of your stuff, and I'll share it. Like, because I have a business that's certified on google.com. So if you search up oO5 Dynasty, you're going to get 2 pages. One page is my artist page, right? It's oO5 Dynasty, the artist. But the other page is oO5 Dynasty, the company, the business. I'm certified. I can share your content on my business Google page. So send me some stuff. Let me know. You can send me some photos. Even if you don't edit the photos, I'm a graphic designer, and I also have graphic designers that, you know, I pay them to do work for me. And I'll post a couple articles on Google for your music. I got you. That's not even a problem. And yeah, so I didn't it's so crazy, man. That's like, you know, they tell you, right? When you become, they tell you gotta watch what you say. So let's break this down, right? The president of any company, any country, they have to watch what they say, because all the eyes are on them, right? People in music, when you're in music, right, you have so many people that look up to you, because most of these people, they can't even do what you do, right? You know how many people who can't do what Knife Wonder does? You know how many people who don't have the type of swag, charisma, style, or just, you know, they don't have just like that like appeal, right? Likeable, like they're not likable, right? So when they look at Knife Wonder, they look at him like, oh my God, he's so, and whatever he says goes. So when he says these things in these videos, it's the impressions that he's making on these other people that can really be bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was that's why I had to start saying something. And as you can see, I was the only one saying stuff, because people do respect him and people are not going to say anything. So that's when I started to get a lot of people who come and say, it's crazy, man. The internet it's a wild place, man. He said, I'll tap in with you, no doubt. He said, I respect your drive regardless if I like your takes. Yeah, I respect it. And that's cool. That's cool. Like, you got to think about it, right? So there's people that I work with, like my regular job, right? They'll say something, and I'm like, what are they saying? Like, what are they talking about? I don't agree with them. But after they get finished saying what they're saying, and then we go back to just talking just regular, we be cool. You know what I'm saying? So I like that. I like when people can converse and talk and still be cool after. That shows like you're mature and up there in age, and you could do what you have to do without, you know what I'm saying, going to war. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, people so quick to go to war. Like, what you say? What he say? What she say? They be ready to go to war, son. Oh my God. So it's pretty cool. So what I was saying about me and the beats, when I was sampling and making beats by sampling, nobody said be original. Nobody even thought to say, hey, why don't you go take music classes? Why don't you learn music theory? Why don't you really learn music instead of sampling? And it goes to show you that so many people are okay with this sample method, which I'm not saying is bad, but what I'm saying is, do you see how comfortable everybody is with sampling? It's kind of crazy to see how comfortable people are with that. It's not as, you know what I'm saying? Like, the original way of making music was literally learning how to make music from like literally nothing, you know what I'm saying? Or playing instruments and then making something. And now the whole sample thing has taken over so crazy that the world is so comfortable. It's almost as if sampling is like an instrument. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. It's crazy, man. But no knock on everybody. No knock on people who sample. You know what? I gotta get ready to go. Listen, I gotta get ready to go. Much respect to you, brother. I appreciate everything. You know what I mean? I appreciate you, you know what I'm saying, for the handshake and, you know, us squashing the beef. And I look forward, and what I'll do is I'll go and I'll subscribe to your YouTube channel. I'll subscribe to your YouTube channel, and I look forward to your content, and I look forward for your music to be uploaded, and then we'll chop it up about me posting your stuff on Google and sharing it on Google, and then also sharing it on Instagram and things of that nature. And, you know, just moving forward, man. Let's get it, man. I'm ready to get it with the music, baby. I'm ready to get it with the music. When I tell you I love the music, I love music, man. I love sample-based music producers, and I love original musical-based producers, right? And yeah, actually, I'm about to go on Instagram a little later, and I'm gonna check out my favorite musical producer of all time, Arsonist from the Heatmakers. You know, he did all of Dipset early music. So, you know, Cameron, Joel Santana, Freaky Zeke, Jim Jones, like Hell Rell and all of them. You know, J.R. Ryder. You know, Fred the Godson. I mean, he's done work with everybody. He is a sample-based musical producer. He's my favorite musical producer of all time. How ironic is that? That I respect, like, the person who I give the most respect to is a sample-based musical producer. That's cool, right? Anyway, this your boy oO5 Dynasty. I check you guys and girls later. Don't forget to Google me. Don't forget to follow me on Google. If you use your phone, you can follow me on Google. If you use your phone, search me up on Google with your phone, then you can follow me. It'll say follow, and you'll be able to get updates. And check out the playlist for sample-based musical production versus original. Check out that playlist. All right, cool. Good chat, brother. Good chat likewise. Good chat. I salute you. I respect you. And let's do this.